Hey everyone, this is the Westinghouse Ipro4200. One of the first things you'll notice is it doesn't come with a wheel kit. There is no wheel kit for this. You can't purchase a wheel kit from Westinghouse, and they never mention one anywhere on their website, only for their 3600 platform. Interestingly, if you look at the bottom, you'll notice there are provisions for a wheel kit. It was looking at these provisions that I noticed an unbelievable similarity to the bolt patterns of the Wen generator wheel kit. So I purchased the Wen kit from Lowe's for $27. So let's find out if not only the Wen kit fits on this Ipro4200 generator, but if in fact the same factory in China that's building Wen generators is building Ipro4200 generators for Westinghouse. Let's get started. We'll do an unboxing of the wheel kit right quick. All the small parts and pieces arrived in the bag. Here we have the handle, and a wheel, and another wheel, and some instructions. Put a rubber mallet under the frame on this side to elevate it off the ground. And we'll be beginning with the stationary feet. They're in the bag. These can require 2 bolts to go through them, through the frame, right here. They also have a rubber foot on the bottom. Already you could see that the lineup of these holes is absolutely uncanny. There's no mistaking. Within the bag is a smaller bag containing all the nuts, bolts, screws, washers, and everything. I'm just going to empty that out. These are the parts the instructions calls out. We're going to make sure that these bolts pass through the frame. And yeah, they seem to fit with no problem, so we're just going to secure the nuts on the back, start tightening them down. I do see a minor issue. I guess the Wen frame rail diameter was slightly larger, so there's a little bit of play. Let's take a look from the side. Yeah, I'm going to drop some washers on the inside on both sides to shore that extra slack up. Took a bit of fiddling to get the washers between the frame and the bracket, but they all went in. That fixed it. We're ready to tighten down the bolts now. And that is on solid. We'll move to the next one. We'll put this one on exactly like the last one. Perfect fit. I remove the mallet. It stands on its own 2 legs. Bring the mallet around to the front to raise that area, and we'll install the wheels now. This is the equipment it comes with for the wheel installation. Pretty standard. I want to check the pin diameter first before anything. Make sure it fits. And it is a perfect fit. Look at that. So we'll drop the pin through the wheel. Then on the other side, there's a thrust washer. Goes on like that. Then it goes on the generator. We could see that the hole for the locking pin is not making it all the way through. We're going to have to make an adjustment somewhere. Seems like the easiest way is to uniformly remove some material from the top of this. You can see it's slightly proud. At first I tried using a sanding block to do this, but this is really hard plastic. This would have taken forever and a million years. So I used the Dremel to remove material, constantly rechecking my work against the generator. You can remove material, you can't add it. When I felt I was getting close enough, I moved over to a file to clean up all of my work, make sure everything was flat. This job took about 5 minutes per wheel. Not removing too much material, the pin locks in, nice and snug. Same procedure for the other wheel, finishes the wheel portion of this project. And now we remove the mallet for a mobile generator. So far so good with very little modification. The last step is the handle. We can see some provisions in the frame here. Pull the handle from the packaging and set it off to the side. Here are the other pieces that came with the kit for the handle. And this is just a shot in the dark here, but I have a pretty good feeling that all of this is going to line up. So, yep, it lines up. Should be no surprise by now. Going to try and run a bolt through. Interesting, though, the bolt goes through no problem. It is tight. It's like maybe bigger by 10 thousandths of an inch. like the threads could actually thread through the difference in size. So I could just run the bolt through with the ratchet or with my hands. But you can't push them through. There's zero slop. I'd be hard-pressed to believe at this point that this generator was not made in the same factory as the Wen, or at least the frame for this generator. So now, handle goes into the bracket, special bolt goes right through it, secured with a nut on the other end. And that's the handle done, but we got one more thing. The kit also comes with a locking mechanism for the handle. It's supposed to go on the frame right over here. I'll show you how it sits. Locks onto the handle, onto the frame, and it's supposed to secure the handle, but there's no provision. Up until now, we haven't had to make any modifications to install this kit on the generator, but we are going to have to make a small one. I'll demonstrate on top what I'm going to do on the bottom using this plastic piece. The plastic clip marks the position for the hole, so I'll mark that hole for the pilot bit. This was actually marked from the bottom because I'm drilling from the bottom because there's no way to drill from the top because of the rail. This steel is robust. I started with a very small pilot bit and used progressive bits all the way through till I got to the desired diameter. After the first hole was made, I checked everything against the bracket, making sure that everything lined up before I continue onward. And that concludes our modification to the generator. So now we'll just run the bolt through with the clip in place. Lock it down. And that's it. Just lock the handle into place. We're done. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Wen wheel kit for the Ipro4200. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Helps me out a lot when you do. There are more videos about this generator, including natural gas conversion and carb cleaning. Click the link on the top right. We'll take you to a list of those. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Would you like to reply?